You're watching Let's Chat.
One of the shining crown jewels in our city is right here in the South Side area, and it's literally right around the corner. It is the Bethlehem Center. What a fabulous organization. And the executive director of the Beth is here, Reginald Smith. Reginald, good to see you as always.
Happy to be here.
Some folks may not be familiar with what the Bethlehem Center does. Give us the 30-second synopsis.
The 30-second synopsis. So the Bethlehem Center has been around for about 104 years. We've been serving the South Side Chattanooga community through education, leadership, and spiritual development. We do that through our after-school programming. We do that through adult programming that we have case management. And we're even venturing into now supporting a lot of individuals who are undocumented and unaccompanied.
And you guys are always looking for volunteers, right?
All the time. We recognize we can't do everything by ourselves.
Sure.
So volunteers definitely help us push the envelope a little bit and give us a little bit of manpower to do some things.
This is Volunteer Month here in actually all across America. You want a heartwarming way to spend a few hours? Get a hold of this guy at the Beth. You guys are getting ready for the upcoming Southside Juneteenth Jubilee. It's coming up on June 15th.
Yes.
Wow, this is the 4th year for this. Tell me what's involved with the Jubilee.
So every year we have our Southside Juneteenth Jubilee, which is really all about how do we get our community to the Bethlehem Center property. You know, we have games, we have music, we have a lot of the local area politicians as well as, you know, celebrity VIPs from the community coming out and just celebrating and educating the community about Juneteenth. We really like to showcase you know, an opportunity for people to get access to information about health, as well as to provide opportunities for people to spend their money with small black businesses.
How can we get involved in this? And I know you guys have been working on this pretty much since the one last year.
Yep.
Are you in need of volunteers for this event? What about folks who might like to sponsor a table or a booth or what have you?
Gotcha. So we have 3 different ways to get involved. So we definitely need volunteers to help us during the day with the event, but we also are looking for vendors. And so if people can go to our website, thebeth.org/Juneteenth, people are able to sign up, get a vendor table. If you sell food, if you sell you know, items, if you sell earrings, whatever you want to try to sell that day, you can sign up to be a vendor.
And I can't stress to you the importance of what the Beth does year in, year out. Like Reginald said, they have been working, improving this area for 104 years. So you know they're doing something right, including receiving the Eagle accreditation. Tell me about what the Eagle accreditation is and what it means for the Beth.
So there are a few organizations around the country that actually look at the work that we do and kind of vet it to ensure that we're doing it at the highest level possible. We're affiliated through the United Methodist Association, so we were able to apply for an organization called Eagle, which is Educational Assessment Guidelines Leading Toward Excellence. And the whole idea here is they look at our organization from top to bottom, from finances to, you know, employment practices to human resources, all the way down to are we living our faith-based mission. And I'm happy to say after 2.5 years of very hard work to ensure that we're doing the work the right way, we've just been awarded that accreditation.
Wow. Will this help open the doors for you guys financially a little further down the road? Was there something right immediate when you found this out? Tell me how this is going to directly benefit the work you do.
Well, one, it does elevate us up a little bit on a more national level. When we apply for some of our larger funding opportunities from the federal government to some of the larger foundations, they do look at, do we have any outside entities evaluating the work that we do? Because of that, we were able to apply for a federal opportunity that has allowed for us to do some significant work in the Chattanooga community. So we're hoping that this definitely will be a you know, opportunity to bring in additional revenue. But right now, it's really just an opportunity to showcase that we're doing some really awesome work from the outside.
It certainly does look good on paper, and hopefully it'll look good in the bank. Reginald, thanks so much. And again, let me stress to you the importance of helping this community right here at the Beth. Check the website to find out how. It's thebeth.org, thebeth.org. Hang in there with us. We are back with more of Let's Chat coming right up after this.
Join Thomas the Tank Engine at Day Out with Thomas, the Bubble Tour, coming to a station near you. Pop on board a real train ride with Thomas. Enjoy loads of bubble fun, activities, and live entertainment. Parents, get tickets at dayoutwiththomas.com to book your train ride adventure today.
I
get up every day and go to work.
Every week, the feds took money out of my paycheck in case I couldn't go to work.
I've been hurt and now I can't work. What do I do?
When I hurt my back, I just couldn't work.
I've been denied my Social Security disability.
So I hired WG. WG does SSD.
I'm W.
I'm G.
It's not the government's money, it's your money.
You'd work long and hard for it.
And we can help. Call us at 265-HELP.
Daddy?
Yeah, buddy.
How many nickels are in a dollar?
There are 20 nickels in a dollar.
How do birds fly? Does milk really make my bones stronger?
Yeah.
Daddy, when we die, will we go to heaven?
Do you have the answer to life's biggest question? Watch the 700 Club, weekdays at 9 a.m.
Save money on your electric bills. Bailey's Heating and Air is Chattanooga and North Georgia's one-stop shop for weatherization services. Contact us today by phone or visit baileysheatandair.com.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mermaid mattress.
You're watching Let's Chat.
Ella Library is a neighborhood nonprofit based out of Eastlake, and they have a really cool event coming up, Dia del Nino at Eastlake Park. I'm here with a guest, Jasmine LeBlanc, their executive director. Thank you for coming on the show, Jasmine.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. So tell us about the Ella Library, its mission, what inspired it?
So Ella Library has been around for 8 years now, and we have just been trying to nurture the expression and exchange of knowledge and culture. So we want people to connect, and we want them to get together and to learn more about themselves and others through storytelling.
And is it Eastlake specific, and are you trying to preserve, how does Eastlake tie in?
So we live, work, and play in Eastlake.
Right.
Our physical library space is technically in the Cedar Hill neighborhood, so we service the 37407 zip code. So Eastlake, Cedar Hill, Clifton Hill area.
So you're an actual library with books?
Yes, we are an actual physical library with a circulation of about 1,200 curated books that we keep on hand.
Curated?
Yes.
So do you curate them, or do you have a team?
I have a team, and we work on curating and books that we love and want to share with people and that we think should be read. And, you know, if someone loves it and it disappears off our shelves and doesn't come back, it's okay, because we have more, and we have so many books that we want to share with our community.
I love that. Does the curation follow a genre, or is it just the people that run it, live in the neighborhood, have a vibe, and
It's based off of our neighborhood vibe, so kind of just whatever needs to be had. We have a lot of books in dialects for Guatemalan languages that I hauled back in my husband's suitcase the last time I came back from Guatemala for both children and adults. I think we have 11 dialects available on the shelves. We have books in Spanish, we have books without words. We kind of see what people are interested in reading or what we think our neighbors should have access to, and we go and procure those things.
I love that. And people like you and our friend Buddy Shirk, and I know he's not in the neighborhood anymore, but that promote Eastlake uniquely. It must be a really unique, special community.
It is. It's a great place, and I've been there for now almost 12 years, and I love it as home.
Cool. Well, let's talk about Dia del Nino. What is this?
So Dia del Nino is actually coming up on its 100th year. Next year will be the 100th year of celebrating Dia del Nino. So we have been celebrating in Eastlake now since 2016. We've had Dia del Nino celebrations, but it's part of World Children's Day, and it's just a day to celebrate the fun that comes with, you know, being a child, being a family, and togetherness.
I love that.
So it's our day of play.
I love that. What's the day and times, and how can we support it?
Yeah, Dia del Nino will be this Saturday, April 27th at Eastlake Park from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And we'll be out there playing. People can stop by. We still need volunteers because playing takes helping hands.
Right.
So yeah, we're just excited to get out there.
What can people expect?
Well, we're going to have art and mess and fun, and just like we're going to be using our imaginations to repurpose all kind of household goods. So recycled materials and upcycling. We're going to be doing a lot of that to play into like the Earth Day Week theme. And also just because it's accessible. Families have these things at home. We want to show them how to create and make things out of materials that are really accessible.
I love that. What about food or music?
We are going to have a lot of food. I know that we'll have paletas and tamales and a handful of other things that'll be tasty. I'm never disappointed when it comes to food at our Dia Day celebration.
So East Lake is known for its Latino community. Can you tell me about that?
Well, it's a large mixture of different cultures, and we have so many people, but we're just excited to play. And so Dia Day is originally started in Mexico and is a Mexican celebration, but is now celebrated all over thanks to some amazing books that have been written by Pat Moore specifically.
Right. I love that there's promoting a day for children, because I know that Dia del Muerte, or if I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry, but the Day of the Dead and celebrating. This is really sweet that there's a time to celebrate children.
Yeah.
So tell us one more time the location, the time.
Yeah. So Dia del Nino at East Lake Park this Saturday, April 27th from 12 to 4. We'll be out there playing.
And where's your library?
Our library is located at 4501 13th Avenue.
Okay, and I have ellalibrary.org is a way people can support the library?
Yep, and find out more information about our Dia Day.
I love that. And they can shop at the library and support you all as well?
Yes, they can.
Perfect. Thank you so much for coming on, Jasmine.
No, thank you for having me.
Sure. So ellalibrary.org, and you can learn all about the Dia del Nino coming up in East Lake Park Saturday, April 27th from 12 to 4 p.m. A celebration of children. Sounds like a lot of fun activities. Thank you again for coming on, Jasmine.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Trey with WindowWorks and Exteriors. Chattanooga founded, family owned and operated. My family is proud to serve Chattanooga with the highest quality windows, doors, and siding installed by local professionals with a lifetime warranty. WindowWorks of Chattanooga. We don't just work here, we live here.
The aggressively sophisticated Toyota Highlander has been a family favorite for over 20 years. It has the capability to go anywhere in style and comfort, and it's one of the safest vehicles on the road. But for those wanting more, there's Grand Highlander. With more room, more cargo space, and more power. Get a stylish new 24 Highlander with 4.75 APR financing, or get up to $1,000 APR cash on Grand Highlander, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance. Toyota, let's go places.
At Southeastern Orthotics and Prosthetics, our mission is to set the bar for the delivery of physical rehabilitation and patient experience while restoring quality of life. Contact Southeastern Orthotics and Prosthetics today for a free consultation.
Anati Permanent Jewelry, bringing the experience of permanent jewelry to you. To find out more, visit our website, ChattanoogaPermanentJewelry.com.
Injured? Call America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Hi, I'm Trey with WindowWorks and Exteriors, and we're proud to be the exclusive Okna dealer. Let us introduce you to the evolution of windows. Custom made, professionally installed with a lifetime warranty. For more information, check out windowworksofchattanooga.com.
You're watching Let's Chat.
Let's face it, when it comes to personal growth, we could all use a little help, and for that we turn to the expert. In fact, our next guest has written 6 books about that very subject. Thomas Fellows is here and is here to talk about book number 6, Alone at the Lunch Table, How to Rise from Rejection. Thomas, good to see you.
Yes, thanks so much for having me, Chip. I appreciate it.
Tell me what inspired you to write this particular book.
I would say just because I've been rejected over and over again in my life by, certain jobs, women, getting fired from jobs. And I would say that there's 3 books that really inspired this book. And one is In the Road to Character by David Brooks, where David Brooks makes the claim that the most successful people are successful because this person or that person told them they couldn't do this or that, and as a result, they got a chip on their shoulder. And then Malcolm Gladwell in David and Goliath speaks to the fact that when you are an underdog, you take risks that normal people wouldn't normally take.
But you have taken that rejection, turned it around, and used it to your advantage. How can the rest of us do that?
Well, when you are rejected, it really, gets into that fight or flight response, and you build up adrenaline and you build up more energy, which makes you succeed the next time.
Give me an example of a few folks of historical note that found themselves in that seat, getting hit by rejection time and time again, and used that to their advantage and came out way on top of the game.
Yes, I would say Abraham Lincoln, Frederick Douglass, Alexander Hamilton, and Martin Luther King Jr. all are who are very impactful Americans.
And I guess it's fair to say that even though a lot of us have experienced that very same thing, rejection, that can be used to your advantage ultimately. Yet on the other side of that coin, we all know people who have never been rejected, at least to hear them tell it. And getting positive feedback all the time is not good either.
Yeah, getting positive feedback is not good because chances are you're going to get complacent and you're not going to grow. There are exceptions to this, maybe such as a Taylor Swift or LeBron James or Scottie Scheffler now in golf. But it's much easier sometimes to have success being rejected in the first place.
And you have written again a number of books about this. This is book number 6 called Alone at the Lunch Table: How to Rise from Rejection. Thomas, tell me where we can get the book.
Barnes & Noble and also on Amazon.
Barnes & Noble and at Amazon. And I'm sure you've already got plans for book number 7 that's not too far away. Can you give us a sneak peek of what that's going to be about?
Yes, that book will I've actually written 10 books, and that will be book number 11, and that's called Rolling the Dice, Risk Aversion Explained. And I talk about how taking risks in life, different types of risk, can lead you to success.
Thomas, always good to spend a few minutes with you. Thanks so much for joining us. And if you want to find out more about his incredible story, just check out the website, thfellows.com. That's thfellows.com. We'll be right back after this. Thank you.
Well, I hate to say it, but the best 30 minutes of your day is over. But be sure to follow us on social media and stay tuned for the next episode of Let's Chat.